Alright guys, we're going to show you how easy and effective and affordable meal prepping can be. Hope you enjoy.
Alright guys, this first meal isn't exactly meal prepping. This is just a recipe that we like to use in the mornings if we eat. I know a lot of you guys probably fast. So basically our go-tos are oats with peanut butter and fruit, or we'll cook up eggs if we do eat breakfast. Like I said, if we don't, then we're just going to fast throughout. So for this first meal, we have a half cup of oats. Throw them in there, super easy. A little water in there. I throw them in for 1:45. Again, if you don't think you have time to do this, you're probably lying because this is super quick and easy. And then another option for you guys, if you do like the oats but you don't think you have time, is just to do overnight oats. That's where you're going to put the oats in the night before, hence the term overnight. You're going to put them in a bowl. You can use just water, milk, yogurt, whatever you like, to try to keep it cold when it's in the fridge. Keep it a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. There we go. Thank you, Todd. And then you can put your berries in it that way, chia seeds, peanut butter, whatever you'd like. Feel free to play around with the recipe a little bit.
Yeah, you can also put it in like a blender bottle. So it's real easy, grab, go, out the door.
Alright guys, for those of you that don't know how to use a food scale or aren't familiar with it, super easy. You're going to go ahead, we'll restart here. It's off, click it on, it'll be zeroed out. Put your bowl with the oats that you've already measured on there. Tear it out. Take your peanut butter, serving size. It's 2 tablespoons or 33 grams. The biggest mistake you'll ever make in your entire life is pretending you know how much a tablespoon is. Everybody with peanut butter does one of those guys and says, oh, it's about a tablespoon, and really that's over 2 there. So you can take this out. They're on there, number should change. That right there is 27 grams. And peanut butter again is only 33. You don't have to be exact, but as long as you're close. Get that off of there. Okay, we're at 31.
That would get the spoon lick. That's your 33.
33. We have full blueberries here. Serving size is 1 cup. This really makes this meal, the blueberries. So we need to get 155 grams. Make sure your scale's on grams. Dump her out, looking for 155. And if you want to do half a serving, you can do half a serving. We're just going to do 100 grams here. Or no, we're not. We're going to do 116 grams. So it's just important that you know how much you're putting in. Oop, there goes blueberry. If you have almond milk, silk milk, anything like that, which we usually do, that's what I would recommend. But yeah, it's going to look a little something like this. You can throw yogurt in there, chia seeds, any other fruit, any berry, bananas, whatever you want to do. Alright, this next thing we're going to make chicken, sweet potatoes, and rice. I'm going to go ahead and throw the rice on first because usually that's going to take the longest. When we weigh our rice, we weigh it after we cook it. We usually weigh it by ounces, but if you want to do cups, cooked, uncooked, you absolutely can. So we got the chicken and the sweet potatoes. Something I like to do with these sweet potatoes is I cut them up in nice little slices. Okay, and again, we'll weigh these when they're cooked. That one might be a little too thick. Doesn't take very long. It's all just going to come down to your quantity of food. Or if you eat in a different way, let's say you don't eat carbs, you know, the idea is the exact same. You're just going to be replacing it with food.
Bruh.
Get me cutting my finger off. I let this guy burn pretty hot. I'm gonna throw some butter down here. We're gonna put on ground cinnamon and pink Himalayan salt. And you might have to do that 1 or 2 times while it's cooking, but it's absolutely delicious. So once this gets a little melted down in there, I'll start throwing these guys in. You can also bake these if you want to bake them. And I'll probably end up covering this. And these are good. These last a few days too. I like these burnt, a little burnt. It's just personal preference. My water's about boiling. It's gonna start smelling really, really good.
What did we just throw on there?
Through cinnamon and pink Himalayan salt. The cinnamon's a little dry, so sometimes you have to maybe add a little bit of liquid to your pan, or if you're baking it, it'll hold it a little bit better. I'm just gonna do a cup of this for now. You can do white rice or brown rice. I like white rice specifically. No, 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 no.
Being on your tiptoes helps.
Usually. It's just a thing I do. And all this rice was $3.47. So if you have an Amish market or somewhere local you can go, I highly advise it. And again, if you guys would rather bake your chicken, bake it. You do you. So the spicing we did here, we did some garlic powder, some kicking chicken, and lemon pepper. Sometimes I put ginger or turmeric on there. Again, personal preference.
Alright, while all that cooks, I'm gonna cook up like a lunch meal, I guess you could say. I don't know how to work this one.
The can opener?
Dude, what?
No.
Rolling!
Are we live?
5.
Alright, ladies and gents, all this stuff is done. So, we're gonna weigh it. I'm gonna do my rice first. So if you guys are prepping, obviously you'd have 1, 2, maybe 3 Tupperware containers you're putting this stuff into. I'm just gonna make a big meal out of it and eat it right now. So rice, I said we do in ounces. 9.5 ounces, remember that, you log that in your fitness pal or whatever. That's a pretty big portion of rice. Most people aren't gonna eat that much rice, but I will. Okay, so then we're gonna tear it out, sticking with the ounces here for the chicken. My guess is this is 8 ounces. Oh, that was off. 9.3 ounces. Boom, check. Really, that's even enough for
2
meals. 4.5, 4.6. And then with the sweet potatoes, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I know this color looks gross, but that's just like the cinnamon cooking in there. How good do these taste, Todd?
Very good. We tested them.
Delicious. Okay. You got 7.4 ounces of sweet potatoes. I don't know how I'm gonna eat that plate, but actually I'm not gonna eat the plate, I'm gonna eat the food on the plate.
Good.
It's gonna be banging.
I'm gonna show you a quick lunch that I like to eat. Just tuna fish, lettuce wraps basically. So throw in the tuna in a bowl, 2 cans. 2 cans might be too much. You can, you know, portion it how you like, and then you can save the rest for later. Celery. So we'll chop some up here.
Pretty much just water.
Yep, just some extra texture. Oh, just kidding. Okay, also I like to add yellow peppers to mine, but like I said, you can add jalapenos, cucumbers, whatever you feel like you like within your
Life.
tuna. Add it. And I just dug that my finger into your yellow pepper jar. Kelly's not gonna like that. There's the yellow peppers. One more thing that I like to add with mine is a pickle.
Yeah.
Okay. Vegetables are pretty low calorie. Like if you were to look at these, I only use like 2 yellow peppers and I didn't even get the serving size. Serving size is quarter of a cup and that's 10 calories. So usually with veggies, depending on how much you eat, obviously we didn't have enough there. I don't count those. So now that all that's in the bowl, we know that there's 2 cans in there. Set it on the scale and now we add our light Hellmann's mayo.
What's a substitute they can use for mayo?
Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt is a actual great substitute. I used to think that's disgusting, but I tried it for the first time and it's very good. And then even more protein that you can add. This I kind of just add until I think like it's the consistency I like. So it might be 2 servings, it might be 3. It's probably gonna be 15, but 45. Stir it all up. I'll also add a little bit of mustard too. Alright, so this is how I eat them. Right here. There's your lettuce wraps. I give it a little fill. There's the celery. Mustard. You know, and depending on how hungry you are, or how much you want to eat, do as many as you like, but I usually do 2, save the rest for tomorrow's lunch, and just take a little bite.
Smash.
Delicious.
Alright guys, I'm going to talk you through and walk you through a dessert that I like to make. High calorie, high fat. If you've been following us so far today, you'll notice that the fat intake that we've had is relatively low. So this is a good way to get your sweets in. It's still low sugar, which is awesome, and it's a good way to get some of that fat up. So, 000 yogurt. This is vanilla. This has 11 carbs, only 6 sugar, 17 protein, per 3/4 of a cup. Probably don't have that much in here. That's 170 grams worth. We're gonna go ahead and throw that in here right now. So 150. Okay, we got that. Go back, get some more peanut butter. Also guys, side note, we usually eat avocado. We went to the store today, no avocados that were ready. Remember, 33 grams is the serving size.
33. Plus 2.
Ish. Alright, we're gonna tear that out. Dark chocolate.
Cacao, 86% cacao.
86% cocoa. Cocoa. Okay, 4 sections. That's how I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't gotta get messy.
Wow.
That is a freaking
Boss move.
That is a boss move. Okay, take this. I like to break it all up, make them into smaller pieces. Okay, then I'm gonna add blueberries. It's probably good. That ends up being 86 grams, which is just over a half serving. So that'll be about 45 calories worth of blueberries. Stir this boy up. I'm getting excited.
You got 2 spoons?
I do. It's so good. Alright guys, last but not least, quick and easy protein shake. This will get us to our protein goal without adding a whole lot of calories. And again, throughout this whole thing, you guys may be eating differently. So if you have to make substitutions, if you eat low carb or if you eat high carb or low fat, whatever it is, make your substitutions, but the premise remains the same. This took about an hour and this could even be 2 to 3 days of meals for you in 1 hour. You're gonna wait that long in McDonald's those 3 days, so really doesn't take as long as people assume it takes.
Bon appetit.
Got milk? Yo, what up guys? If you enjoyed this meal prep video, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below, and we'll do some more stuff.
Yes, stuff.
Yeah.
Anything. Leave comments. Seriously, if you tried any one of these meals, let us know.